everyone, my name is Pam Patel and I'm the Artistic Director of Empty Space. I'm also the theater facilitator for the X Page, a project that brought together local newcomer and immigrant women for a writing and theater workshop. On April 3rd, this amazing group of women would have performed staged versions of the stories they'd written through this workshop. Stories that were based on their own experiences. But several weeks into the process, we had to make a very difficult decision to cancel the rest of our workshop as well as the performance. As I reflect on this workshop, we used to gather once a week for the writing and theater exercises, and we had created a pretty special space, a space where we could just be women with women, a space where we didn't have to meet any societal, family, or work expectations. A space where we created really special bonds with one another, learned from one another, and shared each other's experiences. And sometimes even shifted each other's worldviews. I was fortunate enough to have grown up with stories that were told by my mother, by my grandmothers, and when I think about those stories now, I realize they feel more relevant than ever. And that's how I feel about the stories that came out of the X Page. These stories by these women, these experiences, they're important to hear now. They sort of show us a way forward. They give us hope. They make us laugh. They make us cry. They show us incredible resilience through hearing experiences of overcoming challenges and hurdles. They tell us stories about families who've been separated and reunited. They show us a wider perspective of what the world has been and what the world could be. So even though we couldn't bring these stories to you in staged versions, in a space where we would have gathered physically, we felt determined, we felt like it was important to bring these stories to you in some other way. And so all of these stories, with the incredible help of our partner, the New Quarterly magazine, are going to be published online. And some of the women even decided to film themselves performing their stories. And all of these stories are going to be rolled out throughout the month of May. So I encourage you to take the time to read, listen, watch these stories and reflect on them, hear them. Remember that these are perspectives in our own community, perspectives by incredible, resilient, wonderfully inspiring and fun women that we should be hearing now and we should continue to hear into our future. So here are our stories from our living rooms into yours.